Hey, you guys, guess what? I got home today and I came out to the backyard to my little crafting area, and I got a gift from above, literally from above. It must have fallen from the tree above my work table. Check this out. I don't know if you could see it, the whole thing. I'll put a picture. It is, I saw it on the table and I was like, oh my goodness, this is the perfect Halloween tree. It's, I'm not sure how tall it is, 3 or 4 feet, and it's dark colored, and it's going right into one of my candle buckets that I'm actually using right now to hold my camera. And I'm gonna put this on my mantle for this fall for my little Halloween tree. I know it's late in the fall. It's after the 15th of October as I film this, but I don't care. You know, I'm gonna I'm gonna do that, and I don't know what I'm gonna put on it. I don't really. I'll have to like create something myself, little ghosties or something. But I'm so excited. I didn't even have to go and buy this anywhere. It just fell out of the tree for me. And if I wanted to, I don't know if I want to, but you could keep this for all the holidays. After the Halloween, you could paint it white, and or you could paint it green for Christmas, but I would paint it white because then you can use it for everything once it's white. You can use it for Christmas, you can use it for um the thing after Christmas, Valentine's. You could use it for St. Patty's Day, for Easter, for 4th of July, um, whatever you wanted once you painted it white. I suppose you could probably use that in its natural state too for all of those, which is what I'm going to probably do, just keep it its natural state. But I probably won't use it for all those holidays because I have like a flocked Christmas tree I use. Anyway, that was this. I was very excited for it. Stay tuned for my what I do with this. Okay, that's going to be coming up in this same video. Okay, so this is the cruddy bucket that I'm going to put it in, and it already has sand in it because I filled it for, oh, the candle is gone, long, long gone. And I filled it with sand just to give it some weight for when I do my videos and use it for holding my camera. And it's really cruddy. It's been out here for years, but that's okay because I'm going to make it uncruddy, or at least it will look uncruddy for the season. And with my little tree in there, and well, with my big tree in there, something like that, which I can't hold the camera back far enough to show you, but you'll see it coming up. Don't worry. So this is what I'm going to use, and I can't wait to finish this little project. Okay, so it's the next day, and I am going to spray paint my bucket with this black, just because I have it, and I actually have a nice day where it will be warm enough for this will dry. And I'm doing this even before I've had my coffee. I did eat breakfast though. I just didn't have my coffee yet. Okay. This cover is on way tight. Let me see. Can I get this? I can't get this off. All right. I got it. I got it off. Okay. And yeah, you'll notice the sticker's still on. I don't care. This is for me in my house. It's not going to be perfect. And I like not perfect. So here we go. Sprayed the sand too. I have never sprayed sand in my life. That's okay. So my initial plan before the spray paint was oh, did I touch it? I did. Look, I touched it. That's all right. My original plan was I was going to find a piece of fabric to put on this. And the only like fabric I have is like happy-go-lucky, joyous thing. Okay, that didn't work. I tried to put a stick in there to move that without touching. I didn't move it this way because I want to do the cover too. Even though you're not going to see the cover in my project, might as well make the cover match. All right. And now I want to move that too because I have this piece of cardboard that I also want to spray because I'm going to cut out little tombstones with this. And I'm gonna paint over the spray paint too. But I just wanted to I didn't want the brown to show. So the cardboard came from a Gatorade case of like, I don't know, 18. You get 18 like 12-ounce Gatorades. This was perfect. Perfect. And I don't even have to like size it up. They're all going to be this size going this way. All right. So that's that step. And while this dries, I'm going to go have my coffee. Now I want to make some little ghosties like this to hang up on the tree. To do that and keep it no buy, no spend, because I don't want to spend money on this project. It's an unplanned project, just because, like I said, the tree fell out of the sky for me. So I'm going to use some aluminum foil that I was going to end up wasting anyway because I cut too much of it. You ever do that? Like, you think you need more than you do, and then what do you don't want to do use it for food now because you crumbled it and whatever. All right, this ghost has to go away for now because he'll blow away in this. We have a light breeze going on here today. And I got the aluminum foil. I'm going to make little heads with it. And I have this Dunkin' Donuts bag. It was in with my craft bag from when I got Dunkin' Donuts one day and was running on Dunkin'. Crafters run on Dunkin'. I was eating out here while I was crafting, and then I just folded this up and put it in my bag because it wasn't really dirty. I think it just held a donut. And I was like, well, that's perfect. I'll use that. We're not going to use the Dunkin' part. We now have Dunkin' ghosts. And look, it even says, please recycle this bag. So we're going to do what it says. And we're going to recycle it. Well, we're reusing it. I'm going to take off the bottom. Jeez, the bottom is really glued tight. And I'm going to take off this part. I could use scissors for this, but why? It's for me. And I am not picky, especially if they're going to be ghosts. So why not have them ripped up, right? A lot of people would use tissue. I would use tissue too. That's what I was going to use before I found this. Whoops. I even have some with me, but I was like, you know what? I think I like the paper better because I can twist it and mold it better than a tissue. Tissue is very not moldable. So, okay. We got this. Now I'm going to try to fold squares. You want squares for your ghosts. It's just easier that way. Let's see, that's a square. It looks like I'm going to get 3 squarish shapes out of this side. I only got one out of the last side when I was doing my test ghost because the other parts of that side were tests. I found this size worked the best. So we're just going to rip those. Rip those. See? Nice and easy. I don't need no special tools. All right. I'm going to stick these two. Well, actually, I'm going to stick them all under there while I take some of my foil scraps and rip off some of this so I can fold it in a ball. Okay, so once you get this little ball, just put it in the center of your paper. And I didn't bring any string out with me. I meant to, but I forgot. So I'm just going to twist it a bit. Hope I don't twist his head off. That's a little bit big for a head, but that's all right. Twist it up like that, and it's just a kind of sort of ghost shape. All right? I'm going to try to make smaller heads for the other ones. Where's my first one? Here he is. It's similar. There you go. They're not all going to be the same, and that's great. Okay. We're going to make 2 more of those ghosty guys. Okay, so we got this head done. You don't have to use foil. If you want to make some little Halloween ghost or whatever, you don't have to use foil and paper. You could use cotton balls, which was my first choice, but I couldn't find them right away. So I said, the heck with it. I'll use the foil. It's right here already. But you could use cotton balls. I would just rip apart the cotton balls, like if you're making ghosts this small. And you can use tissue for your ghosts, paper towels, anything white or off-white-ish. And this is great for kids, too, because you're not using... I'm going to use a glue gun to put it on the tree, but for make the ghost, you're not using any glue, nothing. You're just twisting it. And this, like I said, kids can do the ghost thing the way I'm doing it because you're not using hot glue. It's not going to burn them. And this helps build skills, build fine motor skills, builds crafting skills, builds your imagination as you're working on something. Your brain is working and thinking up all, especially like when you do something on the fly like this. um you should be thinking a couple of steps ahead. Okay, after I make the ghosts, then what I'm going to do with them. You're going to glue them on the tree. you know so there we go. There's another little ghosty, and they're all cute. There's ghosty number 5. Now, if y'all are looking for a full tutorial, I'm sorry. This is not that I don't do tutorials. I will show you. It's not really like full tutorial form. I'm just giving you ideas mostly. There we go. Oh, no, that looks like crud too. Let's try and twist it this way. Maybe I like it better that way. You just keep playing with it till you like it. I kind of sort of like it better that way if it'll stay. There. Beautiful. 9 ghosties. All right. We have Thomas and Patrick and Julian and Kitty and Mary and Stephanie and Robin and Humphrey. And I'm missing one. Oh, my favorite, the captain. The captain. If you know, you know. Okay. I gotta check. I'll check on my paints and see you after that. So my little cardboard is dry, so we're gonna mix up some black and white paint and make gray for my little tombstones. And yes, I still have a ton of gray paints in my house, but they were in the same room as some sleeping dogs, so I didn't want to disturb the dogs because then they would want to be outside with me. All right, that's a little lighter than I wanted, but you know what? I'm just going to go with it because it's whatever. Just going to go with it. Let me move this out of my way. And I don't need a whole lot. Just this little piece of cardboard. And I'm not going to worry about... I'm going to worry about my finger, though, because I don't want to get my finger all dirty. I know. I'm usually not like that. I was going to say I'm not going to worry about like the very bottom edge because that's not going to be shown. I'm going to stick this in to what am I sticking it into? The bucket. And you won't see the bottom edges. So, oh, this looks very much white, but it's not. It's gray. So, I'm going to hold it like this. I can't hold it. You don't have to worry too much about the top either because I'm going to cut them into individual tombstones. I don't know how many I will get out of this. I don't really need a whole lot because that bucket's only going to hold like, I'm thinking 3 tombstones. So there we go. Tombstone's done, and now I'm going to have a bunch of wasted paint that I just mixed up because this was this was not as big as I thought. Once it dries fast, and then I'll just paint another coat on it. Okay, I painted myself again. Okay, tombstones are done. I'm gonna check on the bucket because if the bucket's ready, then I can glue on my ghosts. The bucket was ready, but I couldn't figure out a way to set up my camera out here and so you could watch me glue the ghosts on. So you'll just have to wait till the end to see the little ghosts on the tree. So right here, I am cutting out the tombstones, as you can see. And I only needed 3, but I think I got at least 6. So I'm still trying to decide what to do with the other 3, but I'll do something. And we just sped it up here because I really didn't think that you needed to watch the entire thing on I can't think of what I want to say. Oh, at the regular speed, So let's just speed it up, just like I did with when I made the ghosts. So here's the final one I'm doing, and I just used the first one as my template for all the rest of them. They don't have to be perfect. And now comes the fun part, painting on the RIP, because I don't really get very I was gonna say graphic. I don't get very detailed on my tombstones. I'm always afraid I'm gonna mess it up, so I just keep it simple. RIP. We all know what that means, and I'm just using the butt end of the paintbrush, as you can see, and using like an actual brush with the pointier tip is kind of easier because you don't have to like keep loading it with paint all the time like I did with this. Unfortunately, I dropped my regular brush. I never found it until after I was done with this. Just landed on the ground and I just didn't see it. So it's a bit taller than I thought. So it reaches it's on my little fridge, and it reaches to the ceiling here in my kitchen. But but it's cute. I love it. And I got this little I wanted to get yeah, I know, not keeping with the no buy stuff, but I wanted to get like some purple lights for it. I thought purple would look really cute. But they didn't have any purple. I went to Dollar Tree. So I got this little light right here. Right here. That projects that image on the wall there. Because this is a dark corner. Don't mind my dusty bow. I never took it down. I will have to take that down. Anyway, that's what it looks like in my house right now. I don't know where my other decorations are, so it's not really like definitely wouldn't be featured in like Better Homes and Gardens, but it's cute and I love it. And thanks for going on this journey with me with this no buy decoration. Have a nice day and happy crafting.